In pursuit of sustainable future, countries around the world are taking bold steps to reduce their carbon footprints, including Australia. With a resolute commitment to achieving net zero emissions, Australia is exploring innovative strategies to take on the role. One such strategy is the widespread adoption of electric vehicles or EVs, where the uptake is targeted towards 50% by 2030. Will this target be achieved? An evaluation was done by understanding the current state of EV adoption. By processing the dataset from Data.Vic that contains the count of new vehicles registrations, we observe a growth in the adoption of EVs except for the 2022 due to the pandemic. Comparing to the total number of vehicles, the figures for EVs increased faster, especially after the pandemic. However, based on the 2023 Q2 vehicle registration statistics from Data.Vic, there are only 0.6% of the vehicles registered are EVs. An essential question arises. What factors really drive people to adopt EVs? By meticulously analyzing various census data sources, including 2023 Q2 dataset containing the count of all vehicles registered in Victoria and 2021 ABS census data for Victoria, we compare the number of registered EVs between different postcodes with the census data in these postcodes. We generated the correlation coefficient for EV number and the census data, and a clear picture began to emerge. First, we found that EVs might not be popular for females, while there is no strong correlation between males and EVs. For different age groups, surprisingly all age groups almost equally prefer to EVs. Higher income has a positive effect on EVs, and people who spend more on their housing and renting is more likely to buy EVs. One interesting observation is that locals are less likely to buy EVs comparing to immigrants. Not married people tend not to take EVs, especially males. High-educated people are more interested in EVs, but people never attend schools has no preference. As for occupations, EVs are most popular for professionals, while least popular for laborers. So, what does this mean for the future? Our insights hold the key. Armed with this knowledge, the EV industry and government can strategically harness these factors to drive higher EV adoption rates. Turning the impossible into the possible.